All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're here to do some chopping box readings. We're going to see what's the gossip going around your town. All right, guys, before we jump into this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, when you send me good energy, I send that good energy back to you. All right, so you guys know how this works. We pull some names from our chopping box, and yeah, we spin our little wheel here and see who is on the chopping block. All right, guys. All right, so let's pull some names and see who comes out. We have, okay, I'm gonna start off over here. Okay, let's see, first name up is Lisa. Next name up is Martin. Okay. We have Adam. We have Maxine. As you can see, we have AJ, and we have Carrillo, so someone with the last name. Okay, so we're gonna spin our wheel and see who we're gonna get the gossip on. All right, I'm gonna fix the lighting real quick and see if you can see the names. Give me 1 second. All right, I think you can see it better, right, guys? All right, let's spin our little wheel and see who is up. Okay, we have Adam. Adam's up. All right, Adam. Oh, let's see what wants to come out for you. What's the gossip on Adam? Don't run away. What's the gossip on Adam, Spirit? What's the gossip surrounding Adam? Okay, we have Knight of Chalices, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Adam, we have Knight of Chalices, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Anthems, and Three of Chalices. So let's look into this Knight of Chalices. I'm getting somebody could be leaving for a third party. Somebody was juggling this family. Maybe they're going towards someone new. What can you tell me about this Knight of Chalices? Somebody wants to offer. No, I'm not taking all of these. Well, we have 10 of Cups, so we're talking about family, lovers. This is a new lover. Somebody was juggling. They want to make this offer to this new lover. They want to reject this family, put this to an end. Somebody could have been deceiving their partner, secretly taking money. Yeah. They were taking from this family so they can make this offer to this new lover. They were hiding money. Or maybe, I don't know. They could be separating their money, maybe. But they want to move towards away, for a new love, a new investment. There's a lot of people competing for this person. They don't want to, they have a fear of missing out. They don't want to not shoot their shot with this person. I don't know, Adam, where you fall in this. If you're the person that this, you know, person is leaving their family for, or if you're the one who's getting left behind. I don't know. Or if, maybe you're leaving. You're gonna have to put the energies. Yeah, you're leaving, Adam. That's the truth. Yeah, King of Cups. Someone wants to leave. Yeah, somebody wants to leave a marriage. Like secretly. I don't know. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles, because I don't know if this King of Wands, this person, I don't think this person has been with this person. Okay, the person who's leaving is also someone who's been in this connection, always kind of playing games, right? Always having multiple people. They've always juggled in their relationship. So with this offer, they know they can't be playing these games, right? Let's look into the family. What's going on with the family? Why would they want to leave their family? Something that's already established. It's been established. They could already have a child, a small child. What can you tell me about this? That what they've built is always... Ooh, okay. I'm getting Adam 22 energy. So this family that they've built a lot of abundance, a lot of material wealth with. This is a couple who has a small child. They have made their money being like the star. Like, this is a celebrity. They are known for having third parties, right? So this is no big, you know, third party in this connection is not a big surprise. You know, that's how they make their money, right? But this hasn't been fulfilling. This hasn't made whoever this is. So I'm taking this as Adam. This has not fulfilled him. It hasn't brought him the happiness, the warmth of a family that he was hoping for, right? So he could be, he could be moving away from the third party. That's what he could be moving away from. So that's a little bit about the family that he wants to break free from. Maybe that's normal in his family. I don't know. Let's look at the Six of Athens. This talks about moving away. Six of Athens. Yeah, to have a new start. So, yeah, this person has clarity now. They want a new cycle. They know that they can't be messing around having third parties. Like, it's time to make a decision. A new investment requires this person to be balanced, right? And just and fair. They can't be, you know, lying and cheating and, you know, keeping secrets. But in this other relationship that they were in, that's what it was. It's like, it was no big deal to sleep around. But again, it didn't bring him the fulfillment that he was hoping for. So he's moving away from that. Let's look at this third part, this Three of Chalices. Yeah, this person has clarity of who they want to be with. Whatever this third party has never brought him fulfillment. Okay. Anything else for this Three of Cups? Oh, shit. Oh. Somebody could be moving away from a marriage, away from a... Yeah, somebody could be moving away from a marriage to offer something to an empress. They don't know if this empress is open to them. But them walking away is like a big change for this person. Because again, this person was used to threesomes in their relationships, and they know now that that's keeping them from finding what they really want. So this could be the gossip, Adam. This could be what people are talking about. When it comes to you, you know, you could be the topic of conversation. Maybe people know that you want to leave this marriage, or maybe this is, yeah, well, I don't know. This is gossip, so yeah, this could be definitely something that people are talking about. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll be back to pull another name. Okay, guys? All right, guys, we're going to pull the next name from the box and see who comes out. And the next name we have is... we have Juan. All right, let's spin the wheel and see whose name showed up. We have Maxine. All right, Maxine, you are up. Let's pull and see what comes out for Maxine, okay? All right, Maxine, you could be stuck in your head, kind of depressed about maybe finances, health, family. Let's see what comes out for Maxine. What's the gossip on Maxine? What's the gossip on Maxine? We have Temperance, the Magician. We have the Eight of Swords. Wow. Maxine. What else comes out for Maxine, please? What else wants to come out for Maxine? What else wants to come out for Maxine? What else wants to come out for Maxine? We have Eight of Wands. Something's coming back full force. What else wants to come out for Maxine? The Devil. Judgment. Wow. Wow. Maxine, we have Temperance here. This is somebody that you did some dark shit against someone who was innocent. And all that is coming back full force for the wickedness that you have done. That's judgment being called on you, Maxine. Wow. Let's break this down. Maybe that's what people are talking about. People are seeing things happen to you. Probably people who knew what you were doing, or people who were involved. They know what's coming. They know what's going on because it's happening to them as well. Let's look at this Temperance card. This is something that this is a person you could have worked against, sabotaged, spoke ill on. You lied about this person. Yeah, there's secrets. You were doing this to hold on to money? What is this? What's this Four of Pentacles? You created conflict for this person. This person was always juggling finances. Yeah, you did. Maxine, so you did work against this person to create conflict in their life when it came to their relationships, their finances. It's almost kind of like you never had something, so you never wanted someone else to have it. Maxine, this is This is the type of energy who would sabotage their children's happiness because they could never be happy. You're very greedy. You're greedy, and you're getting a message that whatever you tried to create didn't work. It didn't work. If anything, this person has more options when you didn't want this person to have any relationship. This person is very abundant and wealthy. When you wanted this person to be poor, this person is going to find love. This person overcame your wickedness because of they're coming in. Man, they have an emperor who's wealthy, who is going to give this person a lot of love, a lot of warmth. You wanted to stop that. You wanted somebody to always be given like cheaters, manipulators, liars. That's what you wanted this person to be stuck with, because that's what you always have had. Damn. So that's what you secretly did to another person, Maxine. You did this shit, doing wicked shit with the magician and the devil. What can Spirit tell us about this magician or this Hierophant? It's a Hierophant. I don't know why I thought this was a magician. But let me see what this Hierophant is, man. You could have attacked somebody with the high spiritual authority. What's the Hierophant? We have the Tower. Queen of Cups. This one has spiritual authority. This is somebody who's very kind, loving, generous. You try to create conflict and chaos. You try to wreck their life. You try to wreck this person's life. That's the truth, Spirit says. You actually collaborated with other people. You lied on this person to get money taken away from them. There was a lot of people attacking this person, probably because of your lies. Well, there's the Magician. You did work against someone who had spiritual authority, someone who was loving, generous, kind, giving to others, and you tried to wreck their life. And that's what's coming back to you. Anything else for this Hierophant? Hold on. I have to clean up this mess real quick. Let me push pause. Sorry, guys. I had to clean up the cards that fell out everywhere. And then they had the TV blasting in the other room. Okay. We're going to check the Hierophant one more time. Any more cards that wanted to come out about the Hierophant. So this person was using, again, remember I said this person has spiritual authority. They were using that authority to create something new. To create something new, doing something that they love. It was going to bring them a lot of abundance. And Maxine, you could have tried to stop this person through lies. So let's look into what's coming back. What's coming back to you, Maxine? Remember how you tried to have people go against this person? You're going to be in that energy. People are going to attack you. People are going to see through your lies and they're going to be like, oh my God, you're the devil. You're the one who's wicked. You were trying to paint this other person as wicked. People are starting to find out that you're the one who was doing this shit, and judgment's being called on you. What can you tell us about this? Yeah, that's a burden. Because you were like, remember, this person was trying to create something new, something that they, out of something that they had a lot of passion for, a lot of love for, and you lied on this person. You tried to attack this person. You wanted people to walk away from this person because you didn't, you were weighed down by the truth that this person could speak on you. They know something for that, you know, when they were a child, they said something. You wanted people to doubt them. So whatever secret's coming from the past, that's what's returning to you. The karma for whatever you did in the past. This person that you were trying to attack had spoken some truth on that in the past, maybe even as a child. You wanted people to doubt this person. You wanted people to believe that this person was crazy. All because you didn't want people to find out whatever this person spoke was the truth. And that's why judgment's being called on you. That's why whatever you're going through is just. It's fair. It's balanced. It's not anyone doing, you know, black magic on you. No, that's your own wickedness coming back to you. The devil is here to collect. And he collects with interest. So if you attack this person, their children, their grandchildren, however that looks, that's what's going to come back to you. Anything else for this devil? Poverty. You having to fight out of this poverty. You used to have it all. And now you're left with nothing. You could have already lost everything. That's why you're so burdened. Because of your lies, because of your deception against somebody who had spiritual authority. You thought nobody would ever see what you really are. You thought this person would never cut you out. You thought they believed you to be this great person. Honestly, Maxine, I don't think this person ever really liked you. This person ever really trusted you ever since a child. They could sense your wickedness, your cruelty. This person never trusted you. Just because they smiled to you doesn't mean that they like you. Pick your battles wisely. There will be a time that people have to fight, and if you're being attacked, it's everything that all the wickedness you have sent out is returning to you. That's why judgment is here. Let's get some cards for this judgment card, and then we'll close it, wrap this one up, okay? Judgment for Maxine. Why is judgment here? I heard judgment on your whole family. Judgment on your whole family. Multiple people in your family are going to suffer poverty because of everything that was done in secret to stop someone, to make maybe even sickness. You could have tried to create poverty and sickness and conflict for this other person, and that's what's returning to your family. Poverty, sickness. There could even be people going to prison, you know, for other things. It's not like but that's how judgment's being called. Yeah, this temperance, it's to balance things out. You thought this person would never cut you out that way. You tried to slow this person's money down, man. You could have even tried to end this person, maybe even their mother. Damn, you didn't like their mom. This person's mother. You're a jealous hater. Okay, judgment. Anything else for judgment? Yeah. You're just going to have to watch any kind of joy, happiness that you could have had sail off. You're always going to be kind of like in misery and burdened. Yeah, this person is, you thought this person was a fool and that they would like, you know, oh, when they're successful, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna remember me, right? Because this person's a fool. They believe everything that I say, right? They smile to me. They talk nice to me. So they must trust me. No, this person does not trust you. And this person's stepping away as everything that you've sent out to them is returning to you. They're just going to allow judgment to take place. It has to. This is, again, fair, just, and balanced, okay? All right, so when you're going through this, just remember it's judgment sent by God for all the wickedness that you have sent to another person who was innocent of all your lies and slander. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Maxine. All right, guys, I'm going to clean this up, and then we'll pull another name. Okay, guys? All right, guys, we are going to pull the next name from our chopping box. I'm going to call it the chopping block. Okay, the next name we have is Diego. All right, let's spin the wheel and see who's up. Oh, let's do it a little bit better. We have Juan. All right, we have Juan here. All right, let's see what's going on for Juan. Message, gossip about Juan, please. Can I get the gossip surrounding Juan? Gossip surrounding Juan. The Hanged Man. Okay. We have a 7 of Scoops. There could be a lot on your plate, a lot of confusion. You don't know how to, you don't know how to deal with this. We have the Empress. This could be a mother. We have the 10 of Spokes. Yeah, so again, a lot on your plate. You don't know how to deal with this. This mother could be maybe you could be trying to get over. Who's this mother? This mother, I don't know if this is a good or bad energy just yet. But, like, there's no collaboration, no. Okay, let's clear this up because I am confused. All right, so let's start with this Hangman 7 of Scoops. This is the issue. This is what you're trying to. You don't see how to overcome these obstacles. These. Okay, let's look at the Hangman. What is the Hangman about? You want to take action. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let's see. So, there's a lot of, I just heard a lot of bad karma. Okay, so somebody could have a lot of bad karma just kind of piled up on them and they don't know how to get out of it, right? So they rushed to do something to create heartache and conflict for this Empress. This doesn't have to be Juan's mother. This could be a mother, okay? So whoever they were attacking is a mother, All right, but this mother got over whatever it is that they were trying to plot, because they you know, they I heard they watched the devil. They were able to overcome these obstacles that they were trying to like unload. So they were trying to unload their bad karma, and they were trying to, you know, hand it over to this empress. But this empress is like, oh, fuck you, fuck no. So they jumped over that shit and returned to sender, right? This person, whatever they did, wherever they went, that was reckless, because they wanted to create heartache and conflict for this person. They were doing some dark shit wherever they went. This was their intention, but whoever they went to refused to work with them. They could have traveled to someone's home. Whoever they went to refused to work with them. They were planning on working with this person to do this work right here, right? But they saw something. Okay. They were watching. They were watching. Remember I said they were watching the devil, but I think the devil was watching them to see if whatever they did was going to work or something. But this person communicated that they knew that somebody was doing something. I'm watching you. I'm watching what you're doing, you and this other person, right? Yeah. They could have been trying to get you sick. They could have gotten some news that maybe somebody that they care about, some family, a child got sick. They could have been wishing this on your children, on your grandchildren, whatever, but this shit returned. So now this person, whoever is trying to unload this bad karma, they have somebody in their family, possibly a child, who is ill. You spoke on something though, saying, hey, I see what you're doing. I know what you're up to. That was reckless, because wherever they went, it didn't, whoever won, wherever you went, it didn't work. And whatever you tried to do was reckless, because whatever, that was reckless. It's going to return to you, to your community. You're going to have, oh my God. You're going to have, these are people that you care about. You could even watch a couple lose money, all because of the shit that you probably did behind the scenes to sabotage another person. Damn. You could have, So this collaboration that fell apart, this 3 of dice in reverse, for Juan, what can you tell us? Yeah, it was stopped. Somebody walked away. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this anymore, because last time it returned to me and I lost everything. Ooh, baby, that's what's gonna happen to you. The reason why this person didn't want to work with you was because they know what's gonna come to them. You already set out that intention, man. Jesus. You try to harm somebody who's innocent. What's the 3 of dice in reverse? So this person no longer wants to collaborate with, wants to work with you. Yeah, the work they did last time, it could have brought death. It could have brought death to them, to their family, to people close to them. They're worried because the last time they did that, they know what's gonna happen. They know, and they're like, oh, no, I am not gonna do this. This person has spiritual authority. I am not touching this person, because that was your intention, to set out to destroy this other person. This is the energy that you get back. You're the one who should be worried. What's this 4 of dice? You could have gone to someone's home, someone's hometown. You wanted to do some work. Yeah, you went to some kind of spiritualist to do work to keep this person stuck, but they still got away. They still got away. And you know what came for you? Judgment. Judgment. I bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Sucks for you. Wow, Juan. Judgment. Judgment, baby. Judgment's here for Juan. Yeah, something about traveling. You traveled to another part of the world. Remember I said hometown. You could have gone to this mother's hometown. Childhood home. I don't know. You went somewhere. You traveled to another country to do this work against the high priestess. You went to the high priestess mother's hometown. Their, you know, something about their home. You traveled to see their lover? Like an old lover? What the fuck? You're sick, fool. You're fucking pathetic, yo. You are so... Yeah, go ahead and take some nasty leftovers. That's... Ugh. Gross. Gross, Swan. Oh, yep, you get caught being a hoe. Oh. Guess what? You better oh my God, you better be careful, homie. You better be careful because you're getting like caught up being a hoe. You're gonna get caught up being a hoe. Why? Because this person that you went to go sleep with also messes around with a lot of other people. Somebody has an STD. So while you're traveling, trying to be like some nasty hoe, you're gonna catch something on vacation. Yo, ugh. Damn, everybody's watching. Yep. We already know what it is. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh, this Empress is watching this play out, and they're like, yeah, that's why I moved away from this person. I already got the message that this person is not to be fucked with because, yeah, that boundary should go up because this motherfucker acts a fool. No, thank you. Oh, you are such a fucking lame, dude. Oh my God, I can't even believe this. Now, it's funny because now things start to fall into place. I remember things that were said, comments that were made, you know, and it's like, all the pieces are falling into place. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what it is. Okay. But, it's nothing to me, because in my situation, I walk away from these people, the people that you think you can use and manipulate to hurt me. Like these people, like I've already walked away from these people years ago. And then you end up trying to do something to sabotage me. You end up getting, fucked up. Losing finances and your health taking a hit because you wanted to, prove what? Prove something to who? I heard everybody wants to say, oh yeah, God's got me. God won't bless no mess. And you, homie, are a mess. And honestly, just because you look better on the outside doesn't fix the fact that you are, still not healed on the inside. If anything, like the harm that you try to create for others, like it's killing your soul. People turn into soulless beings because they allow the darkness to consume them. Their jealousy, their anger, their hate, yeah. this person already done walked away from these people. So you're going to be like all worried because you thought you were going to be some third party, ruin this person's happiness or whatever the fuck you thought this was going to do. And all you ended up was deceiving yourself, causing yourself a lot of grief and pain because of, you know, your actions had consequences. And those consequences could be some kind of illness, man. Yep. Burdens, financial burdens, man. While you're gonna have to watch someone else go off and be happy. The person you try to hurt is the one who's just like, you know, fuck, I don't care. All right, I think I'm gonna leave that one there. Juan, I hope you had a great trip. I hope it was worth it. You're gonna have memories of that forever, homie. All right, I think I'm gonna clean this mess up and then I will be back. All right, guys, we are gonna pull the next name and I will spin. Next name we got is can open it. Okay, we have Nisha. Okay, Nisha. Let's see. Oh, Nisha, all right, Nisha. Shit. I want to come out for a reason. Alright, let's come out for Nisha. What's the gossip on Nisha? There's a tower coming down. Damn. There's a tower. I don't know if you can see. Tower's coming down. Why is the tower coming down for Nisha? Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Athens. Seven of Wands. And let's get one more. Nine of Chalices. Okay. It's just so dark. I had to get a little bit more light in here. Okay. All right. So for Nisha, we had the Wild Hunt, which is the Tower card, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Athens, Seven of Wands, and Nine of Chalices. Okay. Nisha, already what I can see from this is that the tower that's falling in your life is because you are watching someone have good fortune, a new beginning. When it comes to work, maybe someone's finances are blowing up, and that, you know, this, I don't want to say it stresses you out, but there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of regret because of how you treated the person who's coming into this energy. There could have been, you know, multiple times where you have kind of taken shots at this person. This person is probably, with the crystal ball, this could be a fortune teller, could be like a tarot reader too. Yeah, so this tower is having to see someone else have success while you're burdened and struggling. So let's look into this. Yeah, because someone's having there's a lot of envy here. There's a lot of envy here. Because someone's having victory and success. They're fulfilled, they're happy, they're abundant. Whatever they've been working on has grown to be very fruitful. And it's like, you don't like what you're being given, right? This person has so many, and it's like, you're like, man, I only have 3, and you're getting another cup, but you're just like, No, it's not enough. Like, this is very greedy. You could be penny pinching, just really struggling financially, and whatever you've been given, you're just not happy. You could have tried to, what is this 10 of swords real quick? You try to create illusions about this person. You lied on this person. You really lied on this person. Yeah, you spoke something. You could have been talking shit online, calling this man. You're afraid. You're afraid. You think, oh my God, you're afraid of judgment being called on you. That's why this tower's falling. Probably because this person, this person knows your secrets. Yeah. They might know your secrets. They might call judgment on your ass for all the lies that you have spoken on this person. That's why you're worried. That's why you're worried. You have a lot of regret because you're like, man, if I would have known this person was going to be like abundant and they were going to be able to help me out and get my ideas and projects off the ground someday, I would have been nicer to this person. I wouldn't have lied and talked shit on this person because I was a fucking jealous ass hater. I would have treated this person different. And now the realization that, man, there's a lot of regret that, man, if I had only. This person could have been really nice to you, could have encouraged you, could have, they could have been a genuine friend to you. You backstabbed them by lying on them. Yeah, you took lots of shots at this person. You thought this person was dumb, they didn't know. You called them crazy. The whole time they knew your secrets. They knew what you were doing. But they also know there's always a time and a place to hit back. That's why you're afraid of judgment being called, because you know you deserve judgment. Okay, so this other person you were hating on, we already know they're going to have victory and success, so I don't think we have to rub, salt in the wound of going through all the great things that are going to happen to them. So let's just look at why you're so worried and so regretful and sad. Let's look at this 9 of Athens. Because you don't like the hand you've been dealt. You feel stuck. You feel inferior. Something about your partner. What about this partner? Something you're not seeing about your partner. What is this? 6 of Swords. Maybe you might not see that this person might want to move away from you. Yep. For a third party, they're going to walk away. Wow, you don't see that coming. There's going to be an ending. There's going to be an ending to your relationship, to your connection. You don't like the hand you've been dealt, but, so Spirit's going to take it away. Damn. Maybe this is going on. Maybe this is currently going on. Well, no, it said that you didn't see it coming, so maybe not. Maybe you can feel it. You can feel it. You're trapped in your head. You're like, I don't know. Is this person doesn't want to be with me anymore? I don't know. You could be having a lot of sleepless nights, worried about your relationship, about your finances, and then you're worried you have a lot on your plate. The last thing you should be worried about is another person who probably isn't even around you. All because you want to be a jealous hater. Like, focus on your life, huh? Focus on having victory in your own life. Clean up the mess in your own home, because there is a lot of sneaky shit going on. I will tell you that. What's the 7 of Wands? These are, okay, you thought people didn't see. You thought you can take shots because somebody didn't see. Maybe someone blocked you, you blocked them, or whatever. You don't follow each other on social media. But whatever you were doing, whatever you were saying, you knew that this person wasn't checking for you. They couldn't see. They moved away from you. And they weren't checking. The last thing on their mind was you. So if you thought you were taking shots at them, they knew that you were up to something. They knew that, you know, spirit gives them signs when to, I don't know, like to come across someone, like, you know. Look, this person was not checking for you. So if you were saying stuff and you're like, oh, you know, this is a shot at them, you know, this person ain't even, this person has bigger things to worry about than you. Yeah, they're focused on their own stability, on what's going to bring them a lot of success and abundance. They're not tripping on you. You're small beans. You know, small potatoes, you know, small beans, small potatoes. You're small potatoes compared to what they're working towards, you know. You could have been someone from the past that they knew that you weren't a good friend, man. So they weren't tripping on like cutting you out and moving away from you. And once they moved away from you, that was the end of that. This person wasn't checking for you. So if you were like, this person, I took shots at them, I was talking shit, blah, 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 blah. Like, this person wasn't tripping. This person doesn't even know because this person wasn't checking for you. Okay? The only reason they know anything about you is because of what they get from downloads. This person is a fortune teller. This person could be a psychic, tarot reader. Okay. Let's see. What's the devil? What's the devil? Maybe that's what you were saying, that this person was the devil, because whatever they were saying was lies, because they were, you know, maybe debunking your lies, something like that. What can you tell us about this devil? Okay. So the devil saw that you were going to have victory, right? So they wanted to block your success and victory, so they fucking, you know, did some sneaky shit. Yeah, they wanted to end whatever work you were doing. They wanted people to walk away from you because you are strong. You are creative. You do call judgment through your work. That's why, yeah. That's why you're having success. This devil did not succeed. This devil lied and tried to get people to block you, to walk away from you. This person was really, oh my God. Let's see, because this person calls judgment through their work, through whatever they do for, you know, through their creativity. They call judgment on people. What can you tell us about this Nine of Chalices? This is somebody who's very loving. Yeah, this person is the High Priestess. Wow. This person does, they want people to have success. You know, they help people get out of tough situations through their work, how they communicate, you know, because this person knows, this person is a seer. This High Priestess communicates how to have success and victory, get unstuck from difficult situations. This person has a lot of love for people. This person could have tried to help you, and you spit in this person's face, and now there's a lot of regret. You're like, fuck, I shouldn't have been such a bitch. I shouldn't have thought I was better. Because at one point you could have been better. Nicer cars, nicer house, nicer clothes, whatever. But I heard you were always jealous of this person, yeah. Work, something about work. How they make their money. Maybe you're jealous, envious about how they make their money. Yeah, that they use their gifts, whatever gifts they have, they use that, and they don't have to like wake up early like you do, or travel far like you do. You know, that could make you really upset. They're like, why do they get that? I don't know. So you're very envious, Nisha, man. Oh, let's get you some advice, man. Let's get you advice, because this is kind of sad energy for you to be this big of a hater, man, for no reason at all. Message for Nisha, please, Spirit. See, I'm still trying to help you. We have the Ace of Raphael. A positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep, lasting spiritual insights. You know I'm telling the truth. You can have happiness too, but you have to stop fucking hating on other people and go after the things that make you happy, the things that fulfill you, and cut out the people that you know are not good for you. And that could be relationships, that could be family, that could be friends. Like this person that you're hating on cut you out because you didn't serve them, you have to cut people that don't serve you. Okay? And that's how you're going to start to heal yourself. This deep and lasting spiritual insight. This is great information free of charge. Hey, you know, I'm still here trying to help your hating ass. All right? So take the advice and go live a happy life, okay? But focus on yourself and stop hating on other people. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up this mess, and then I'll be back to pull another name. All right, guys, we're going to pull one more name, and we're going to see who comes out. And then after this one name, I think we're going to leave it there. Okay. Let's see, we have Adriana. Okay. Adriana. Okay. All right, so what's the gossip on Adriana? Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles. The Battle Wagon. The 8 of Athens and the 9 of Athens. Okay. We could be talking about your car. Having a hard time getting to work. You're stuck, worried about what to do. You're trying to weigh out all your options. Okay, yeah, it has to do with work. So these could be people at work talking about you. About your finances. Maybe you could have... Yeah, like you're struggling financially. And that there could be a... Maybe about like maybe a husband, a provider, somebody who provided for you leaving. Maybe because of like there was some kind of competition with another person. Was this at work? The Magician. What's this? Yeah, it was messing around with someone at work when you shouldn't have. Yeah, that's why, like, maybe somebody... Maybe you can't get... I don't know. Maybe the person that left is the one that had the car. Now you're kind of stuck. You don't know how to get to work because you got caught messing around with someone at work and your partner left you, took the car. I don't know. Yeah, it has to do with messing around. Yeah, third party, yep. You weren't supposed to be messing around with people at work, and now you're sad, you know, because your partner, your husband, called judgment on you and moved on. Yeah, moved on. Damn. There could have been, maybe even found out that there was a child that wasn't his. Somebody was giving, I don't know, something about child support. Maybe he was supporting this child that wasn't his, and maybe you might have to pay back. Maybe you're worried about that. You're like, man, now what do I do? Yeah, you're trying to make a decision. Oh man, there's a lot going on right now. Yeah, it has to do with your finances, your home. Shit. Oof. Maybe like some of the other females that you were doing something you shouldn't have been doing. There was deception to how you got your victory, how you got your success. Now your whole home is being demolished because of this, man. Like, and it's starting with, you know, what happened at work. You were messing around, you lost your job, you lost your car, something happened. So it's just like this snowball effect. What does... What does this, what does Adriana need to know before I let her go? What advice does Spirit have for her? Man, you have to be strong through this heartache, that poverty, that loss, man. What's the moon? What's the secrets? Because of, yeah. You thought people didn't know. Maybe people do know. People know. Just be strong. So that's your advice. Be strong. I heard hold that same energy. Okay? I heard laughing at other people's pain causes your own. Yeah, like, to you, it was funny when someone else was in this energy shit. Hold on. Yeah, because someone's partner was messing around on them. Sorry. Someone's partner was messing around on them. There's competition. There's a lot of heartache. You know, it's like, if you were a bystander in someone else's pain and you, like, I don't know, it's just like you're getting back what you put out or what you allowed, or I don't know. It's like you knew better. You knew you were supposed to walk away from this and you chose not to. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever happened at work, yeah, this is getting balanced out. Judgment's being called. I mean, it's not really giving us any advice, just telling you what's happening and why it's happening. It's kind of like to reflect on what it is that you've done to harm other people, to hurt other people. You ended up just hurting yourself. These could be people from your past, your family. It could be because you could have gotten involved with somebody in your family, involved with somebody who was in a relationship, in a connection with someone who was in your family. You were like a third party, you know. Oh, shit. Maybe people didn't know about that. See the hangman down here. Oh, man, I'm not taking all of these. I do see the hangman. Yeah. You thought people didn't know about this. You were holding on to that secret pretty tight. So this is probably why this communication coming in, this message, yeah, about what you did to your family. That's why you're going through this, because of your deception. It goes around, comes around, man. Shit. I don't know. You're gonna have to put the energy where it goes, and you know, you should know. If it's your story, you will know. All right, that's what I have for Adriana. I mean, should we do one more? I don't know. I think we'll just leave these ones out. We won't pull any more names and see if any of these other names want to come out. Okay, we have Martin. Martin. Let's just see. Message from Martin. We have the World. Oh. Queen of Chalices. Okay. What does Martin even know? About this Queen of Chalices. This is gossip. Right. So this could be something that the people are talking about. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this could be your family, your partner. 2 of Wands. Maybe someone left. High Priestess and the 10 of Chalices. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Okay, so Martin, what people could be talking about is that there's a new cycle for someone. It could be this feminine energy, or I don't know. I'm almost getting that there could have been, like, somebody could have been in a family, right? Yeah, a family. 10 of or 9 of Pentacles. The husband, wife, the 2 kids, like someone could have left though. And whatever they did when they left, they transmuted this energy and created something even better. Yeah, a lot of stability, a lot of happiness. Did somebody walk away? 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Cups. What's this? This Queen of Chalices is this Queen of Cups. Could have cut something out. It could have been a family. They cut out a family to focus on themselves. What the hell is this? It's like, I don't know what this is. What's the World? The Wheel of Fortune. Victory, man. Because they walked away from, wow. Because this King of Pentacles could have had this Queen of Cups feeling abandoned. Like, this is somebody who controls the finances and uses the control over the finances to control their partner. This person decided, even though they could have had a lot of abundance, like they could have been very stable, somebody walked away and found stability on their own. Not just that, but they found another partner who actually gives to them. They don't just, I'm kind of getting drawn to this right here, how the man is standing and the money's like above him. Like, I have control. Where over here, whoever this person found is like, they have this person in this warm embrace. They're building generational wealth. It's like it belongs to both of them, not just over one. And so Martin, you could be this person who was controlling a situation. Whoever left, man, I mean, if you were trying to manipulate and control another person through finances, if this person moved away from you, they are turning out to be successful and happy. Yeah, because whatever, they could have been with you and they could have been putting on this illusion to the world, this facade that we're a happy couple, but in reality it wasn't like that. Yeah, that's the truth. That's a secret. If you're up late at night worried, is this person heartbroken over me? No, this person, Let's see what this is over here. What's this? 10 of Chalices, 10 of Pentacles. What's this energy? This is about somebody who was working towards something that was to bring their wish fulfillment. They're having that wish fulfillment. It was slow coming, but they're going to get it. The High Priestess. What is this? I'm so confused. I'm getting like kind of wonky energy. Like somebody was in a connection. It went from being beautiful to being cold, wintry, without leaves, right? It could have been a relationship. Somebody left the home. We have the High Priestess, the Six of Athens, the Star. Okay. This is another energy, though. These are the people, this is the person that's wish fulfillment was slow going. You could have been watching this. What can you tell me about the High Priestess? So, you left the home. Okay. What is this? I don't know. I'm getting kind of this strange energy, like the High Priestess. They were working on something slow going. People could have been talking shit about this person. You could have talked shit about this other person. Now people are talking shit about you. I don't know. Yeah, speaking on this High Priestess. What was spoken on this High Priestess? Maybe talking shit because they moved away, only to you're starting to gain the clarity. Okay, this person didn't like just abandon their family. They were trying to defend themselves against this family because these family members were bullies. That was the communication. This person walked away, you know, because they don't. I don't know. They were just talking shit because they wanted this person stuck. So, I don't know, like, okay. To have all this victory and success. Okay, so they're talking, you're starting to see this? I don't know how this is supposed to. Yeah, somebody's having like success and happiness because they moved away. Yo, Martin, I'm not gonna lie, this reading is confusing me, so I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I keep hearing one more, just one more, one more. Okay, one more. We're not pulling any more names though. We're just gonna keep what we have here. Let's see if we can get it. All right, let's see what's up. Let's just do some speed. Let's just do speed reads for the rest of them. Carrillo. Speed read for Carrillo. Just finish them out. Because why not, right? Strength. We have the strength. What is this strength about? Okay, there's a strong love offer that might be coming in. There's some kind of message. Somebody could be watching for this message to see if this love offer has come in. When it does, it's going to cause a tower moment for somebody. But why? They're watching what? Because I'm not sure, guys. Why are they watching for this love offer? Because they want to slow it down. They want to stop it. They want somebody left out in the cold. There's this person who wants to make a love offer. They have lots of options to give this love to. They don't want them to. They want this person to cut them out. So you might be watching to see if somebody's making a love offer to another person because you don't want that to happen. You want to sabotage that, right? What's the Tower? You want to see if somebody communicated that someone's come into their life. The Empress. You're trying to create this tower for the Empress. but you haven't had any success. What else can you tell me about the Tower? Yeah, like somebody has a lot of options and they're choosing this one person, and that's causing a Tower moment for you. Why? Oh my God. All right, guys, I gotta push pause real quick and see what's going on out here. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So yeah, you want to sabotage this love offer. You don't want it to be made, probably because you want that love offer to be given to you. That's not going to happen. And so you are, this could be, you could be trying to sabotage somebody from your past. This is somebody that you knew, well, you could have known from childhood. What's the Tower? You have the Hermit. Somebody's onto you. Somebody's onto you. So if you're trying to sabotage someone, there's this King of Wands who knows where his heart is, where his home is, where his happiness is. And they're going to leave you out in the cold, man. You're going to have to watch this person give this love offer to this person that you've been trying to stop. Okay. Yeah, Spirit saying that's the truth. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there with this one. Okay. All right, let's go next to Diego. Quick read for Diego. Money slowing down. Why is money slowing down? Why is money slowing down? Yeah, your happiness is coming to an end. Judgment's being called, but why? Why is judgment being called? Shit. Sorry, guys, I flipped my cards on accident. Okay. Why is judgment being called? Yeah, the King of Wands. What's the King of Wands about? Fuck. Sorry, I'm not taking these. Okay. What about this King of Wands? What's this King of Wands about? Okay, let's look into this. Some Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of like over it. I'm just going to do a quick run. Not really sure what it is just yet. See, the cards are being messy. One for the Nine of Pentacles. Deception about how you made your money. There's a message that's going to come through. So your happiness is going to lead to heartache. What's this heartache, though? Yeah, depression, sadness, death, a death of someone's fortune, good luck. I heard notoriety because of someone's deception. Somebody pretended to be really loving, caring. This could be a parent too. Somebody traveled. Worried about. Okay, so somebody could have traveled, and you're worried that whatever message you're getting is, it's not good news. What can you tell us about this Three of Swords? Yeah, you're worried about this. Whatever work, whatever collaboration you got yourself into, that was the wrong path you took. You have to watch someone off. Oh, wow. Someone is ending something with you. They don't want nothing to do with you. What's the Judgment being called? What's the Judgment card? What's the Judgment about? What's the Judgment about? Because you had your hand out. You had your hand in whatever this King of Cups tried to do. This King of Cups could have a lot of love for you, the people around you. This person got too greedy. They try to sabotage the High Priestess. Yeah, they try to attack this person in secret. That's why this ending is coming through, because of what they did in secret with the Magician. Wow. Okay. So yeah, so judgment's being called. So that, oh, you're getting rejected. Someone's getting rejected. This King of Wands could be getting rejected. What can you tell us about this King of Wands? Shit. Yeah, they wanted to hold on to some lover. The judgment's being called on. Oh, who is this? Because Diego, I don't think this is you. This King of Wands. This could be family that's heartbroken because they were rejected by this King of Wands. This could be a lover. Yeah, they were rejected. Why were they rejected? So whatever this King of Wands, this is somebody who's connected to you, who did something that is affecting you. It could be affecting your finances, health, family, things like that. What's this rejection? This person had lots of options. They were rejected. By another masculine energy. Wow. Were they rejected? Like what? Were they rejected? I think they were rejected, but I'm getting this feeling like, but not until. They were rejected for somebody that they have love for. So this could be like a same-sex like connection, and the person that one of these masculine energies is actually in love with the feminine energy. That's where they want to go. And it's like hurting this person. But how is this? I don't know. You're going to have to... Yeah, this King of Wands. This King of Wands is worried because of what the conflict they try to create. The truth. Someone spoke the truth. And now they're having to defend themselves about what they did. The action they took. Because it could be affecting people close to them. With judgment, man. It could be affecting, like, their family. Yeah, their family. So, Diego, whoever this King of Wands energy is, who got rejected by someone, did something against that person, and because they did that against that feminine energy, it ricocheted back to this person that you're connected to, and it's going to hit people close to you. That's justice, though. Is balancing the scales. So it's like learning who to keep around you, because sometimes being connected to the wrong people can create issues for us. Okay, so that's what I have for Diego. Let's odd, even, odd. Lisa. All right, quick message for Lisa. We have the Three of Wands. Making a decision about a path to take. What is this? What is the decision there? Oh, there's some worry. Some worry. Why? Okay, hold on. I saw one flip over. You're worried because of the path, because the path you chose was to create conflict for someone else. Okay. Yeah, you did this in secret. You could have been sleeping around with someone. You could have been messing around with someone in secret. Yeah, somebody who thought they were happy. Yeah, you did this because you wanted their partner to leave them out in the cold. So you thought you would never get... You came to this person's house. Spirit was watching you, and because of that, this tower is going to fall down. This person, man, this person pays for sex. This is, you know... Oh, they paid you. This person wanted to... Either you or someone wanted to sabotage this high priestess, wanted to attack this person. Spirit saying that's the truth. You were just one of many. You were just one of many. I heard nothing special. Ooh, I heard nothing special. Damn. Yeah. Oh, damn. Nothing special. Nothing special in the bedroom. Nothing special. Nope. Damn. You might have gotten a little defensive about that. But hey, you know, I'm just reading the energy. You know, I hear what people say, so that's something that was said. That's what was communicated. Nothing special. This bitch was nothing special. That's what was said. I'm just telling you what was spoken. It doesn't have to be true, but this is what this person is saying, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, that's why it ended. This partnership ended. What? Damn. Damn. Yeah, this person was juggling someone at work. Yep. You could. Damn. Don't get mad at me, man. I'm just reading the energy. All right. Anything else for Lisa? Yeah, that's the honest truth. Whatever's communicated, that was honest truth. All right. Final message for Lisa. I'm not taking all of these. You could be defensive against what I said, but you know, the High Priestess is all knowing. This is not stuff that I pull out of my ass. These are channeled messages, downloads that I receive, and I just get clarity through the cards. So when I say something and it comes through to prove, you know, what I said through the cards, you know, it's just confirmation, okay? So, you know, it's not stuff that I'm just trying to say, you know, it's because this is judgment called on your betrayals, your backstabbing, and what you've done in the past. That's why you're you know, you might be feeling a little bit defensive because the truth came out. But yeah, this is what this person said, that it was nothing special when it came to the bedroom, you know. So it just wasn't worth it to get involved, to get messy, to sabotage, to be a betrayer, a backstabber. You know, it doesn't pay. Crime does not pay, okay? All right, Lisa, that's what I have for you. Last but not least, we are going to look into AJ. Let's shuffle the cards. Should we change the deck? Nah, I'll leave it. All right, let's shuffle the cards. Ah, and he ran away. Where did it go? This motherfucker ran away. I can't see it. But we all know who it was. Let's get a quick message for AJ. Tower. Ooh, we had the Queen of Wands. Someone's bringing down a tower for him. Or her. We have the Four of Cups. Someone's getting rejected or somebody got left behind. Okay. Okay. This person wants to know, are you single? Are you getting it from anyone? What's the Tower? What's the Tower? Or, yeah, this is the communication. They want to know, is it over? Is it over? Because somebody could have gotten rejected. Okay, let's see. This is somebody you could have had a family with. What's the Tower for the lovers? Somebody started doing, like, working on their projects. What's the Tower? Yeah, somebody's coming into some good fortune and they're sad about it because this is somebody that they gave love to in the past, this Queen of Wands. Yep. Sorry. Grabbed that by mistake. Yeah, this person is having good fortune and now their world has come crashing down because whatever they did, they harmed someone. They hurt someone. This person thought they were above it. They always had a third party, always messing around on their partner. The partner that, come to find out, this person is actually very is successful. Is going to be well known. This is somebody that they could have rejected because they were a player. They wanted to mess around. They tried to hurt this person. Actively tried to hurt somebody who actually made them happy. They could have been messing around with somebody that they worked with. What else can you tell me about the Four of Cups? Oh, you're weighed down. You don't know how to move forward. Because this person cut you out. They're going to have a new beginning. They put boundaries up to you. They don't care what you had in the past. That's over. What can you tell us about the Queen of Wands? What can you tell me about the Queen of Wands? What can you tell me about the Queen of Wands? King of Cups. This person... This person had a lot of love for this person, but they hid it. Yeah, they deceived someone. Or maybe they said they had a lot of love for someone, but they deceived them. They lied to them. They just they said, I loved you, I love you, I care about you, but they planned to leave this person out in the cold. Now Spirit's here to balance the scales. This person is gifted with, yes, that's the truth. Someone was gifted with a lot of abundance. They moved away from this person. They moved away from this devil. They ended it. And they made a change in their life, man. They moved towards abundance and happiness and success. What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, this person was giving it to everybody. Trying to put this person in competition and conflict with people because they wanted to feel like they were something special. This person was watching everything that they were doing and said, oh, that's the game you want to play, and cut this person out. This person wasn't playing this game with the motherfucker, man. This person thought that they didn't know, or they wanted people to be, okay, AJ wanted their partner to be confused and just wondering, is this person messing around? They wanted this person stressed out. This was a game that they played. They wanted to make their person feel like they were replaceable, that they were nothing special. And now judgment's being called on this person. Yeah, this person's going to go off and have success while this one is over here messing around with these hoes that they love so much. They're going to be stuck with these people. These types of energies. They lost what was, could have been a very happy, and luxurious life with this person. They wanted to play games. They fumbled the bag. They fumbled their happiness. They want to know, is it over? Is it done? What's the communication when it comes to this? Yeah, this masculine energy is the one who wants to know, right? This person could have had a family with you. They're sad. They want to hold on to you because they know what they did. They know that judgment's about to be called for what they did to you in secret. They had many people. You moved away from them and you found success and happiness. So will you take this person back? I don't think so. Why would you go backwards? Never. We never hustle backwards, always forward, right? We never go backwards. And this person wants to know, would you come back? And you're like, hell no. Look at how well I'm doing now that you're gone. Fuck out of here with this shit. It's over. It's so over. Yeah, you're rejecting this person. Fuck out of here. Yeah, heartbroken. Well, go mend your heart with that third party that you loved so much. All right, guys, that's what I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.